The Quarry, released in 2022, is an interactive survival horror storytelling game. It follows the story of 19 summer camp counselors stuck at the camp on their last day, with specific instructions to stay inside. Players switch between perspectives, make choices that impact the story, and try to survive the night while uncovering the truth about Hackett's Quarry. The game was created and developed by British video game development studio Supermassive Games, also known for its big hit Until Dawn in 2015, the Dark Pictures anthology, and the casting of Frank Stone. The studio is well regarded for its innovative and immersive narrative-driven storytelling experiences. Most of the in-game content is created through the motion-captured actors. According to the game director, the onslaught of COVID-19 during the period they intended to begin the motion capture put large delays on production. The company had to rework their production process, get proper work agreements, and surrender much of their production company in the UK as they could not cross the border into LA to assist with filming. Their reworked, stripped-back filming process and use of AI to assist with facial animation ultimately resulted in the game's release in 2022. The Quarry continues Until Dawn's legacy, falling under the same teen slasher trope. It takes the genre head-on while allowing players to make impactful decisions, branching the story out into different outcomes, leaving the fate of the characters and story up to the players, making for a compelling story and invested player base. According to Steam statistics, the player base primarily spans across ages 16 to 35. Players have an average playtime of 11.5 hours, and it is popular amongst players that have a large library of games and players that seek out niche titles. The game would appeal to the large fanbase of Until Dawn, as it borrows much of the genre conventions and gameplay from its successor. It would also appeal to horror enthusiasts, being described by the director as a horror theme park, featuring tropes from different horror eras and paying homage to many horror movies, and its conventions, while subverting expectations and building suspense rather than relying on jump scares. Supermassive Games creates the branching stories for its narrative horror games through establishing consequences with its fair but dramatic choice options that give the player agency over the story. For The Quarry, they partnered with Oscar-winning VFX studio Digital Domain in order to create photorealistic setting and character visuals, ultimately leading to the invention of new facial technology for live-action animations. There are two game versions available: Standard, currently $109.95 on PlayStation, and Deluxe, currently $129.99 on PlayStation. The standard version includes the full game, while the deluxe edition includes the movie mode option, instant access to Death Rewind, horror history visual packs, and 80s-themed character outfits. As mentioned earlier, the game follows a narrative subject to change based on players' choices, sometimes timed during stressful periods. Players also must complete quick-time events to keep players alive. This involves pressing specific buttons when being chased, hiding, or aiming and shooting when necessary. Sometimes players will be required to search an area for items, and they have the ability to collect additional items that will reveal extra information to them. The game offers single-player and multiplayer mode for playing online with friends. Instead of physically interacting with the game, players may choose to view the game as a cinematic experience. A couch co-op experience is provided for players in the same house assigned to certain characters. Overall, the Quarry's innovative and interactive user interface engages players. Its multiple game mode offerings allow for different styles of play, offering a wide range of game experiences, and its teen slasher horror conventions make for a very successful and popular narrative-driven game.